By now, IPL fans would have heard about Jadeja's 37 runs in the final over versus RCB. It was magnificent. Of course, you wonder what a bowler is thinking at that time. And obviously, the bowler here, Harshal Patel, had bowled well up to that point. He tried to vary it, but Jadeja just hit everything for 6, or in one case 4, another case 2. The only ball that really was pitched way outside the off stump went for 2. Now imagine if we assigned a score to field and errors. There was an error by Dan Cushton. He dropped a catch, fairly simple catch, off of Jadeja, and Jadeja went on to make 63. So basically, a score of negative 63 against Dan Cushton. But you might say that's not fair because Dan Cushton might have taken 9 other catches in the IPL so far. So what we could do then is divide that negative 63 by the catches he's taken and get the score. Now, you might bring up something else. You might say, was it a hard catch? Was it a simple catch? This catch, as catches go, was simple, but on other occasions it might be difficult. So we could also put in a factor of difficult versus simple. We can even break it down into 3. So simple, difficult, very difficult. Very difficult might involve a dive, jump, etc. And come up with a score for fielders when it comes to catching. We could do similarly or in a different way for errors of fielding. I do see us getting to that point because, of course, technology now gives us the ability to get all sorts of stats. And this can be very valuable because it can be a way of assessing a fielder or a player in general in a fairly objective way. Of course, we'll have to come up with, ensure the point system is pretty good. Needless to say, there'll be people who will have disputes about it, like we do with Duckworth-Lewis. But I think we could better be able to get to a scoring system for fielding errors of this kind. So watch for that in the future. I can see that happening. Now, as far as the game itself, Harshal Patel went from having 3 wickets for 14 runs to 3 for 51. So bad luck for him. It was a difficult total to try to get for RCB, and they weren't up to the task, despite some pretty good batting by Paddy Cull. And I played some delightful shots. And in the end, Jadeja got 3 wickets for 13 runs to complete his all-round performance. But he wasn't finished. He thanked Dan Cushton for his drop by running Cushton out. So a magnificent game, not only for CSK, but for Jadeja specifically. A game that Dan Cushton might not remember fondly, but he can feel good that maybe starting now, we'll have a system for judging fielders and drop catches. So thanks for watching. Tune in for the next video.